Ever wonder what makes food taste so good? It's not always just about adding the right seasonings. Food science plays a big part in how flavors are developed and affects the foods you eat every day. I'm Betty Gold, Senior Food Editor for Real Simple. Today on Something to Chew On, I'll share a recipe that breaks down the science of deliciousness. Gluten's been around since the beginning of time, but it's built up a bit of a bad reputation recently. With the exception of those who have a sensitivity to gluten, it's really not bad for you. All gluten really is a type of protein that gives structure to fresh bread, pasta, waffles, pancakes, and more. Today on Something to Chew On, we are demystifying the science behind cooking with gluten to elevate a breakfast favorite that's actually fluffy, and hopefully giving gluten a little love in the process. Today, I'm going to walk you through a basic pancake recipe and show you how to make your pancakes perfectly light and airy. We're going to start by whisking together our dry ingredients. This is 1 cup of all-purpose flour, 2 tablespoons of sugar. This is 2 teaspoons of baking powder and a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. We're going to give this a whisk. All right. Move this in for our wet ingredients. 1 cup whole milk, some butter, one egg. Gluten and the proper manipulation of it, whisking just until your ingredients have been fully incorporated, is key to making perfectly fluffy pancakes. The key here is to whisk your batter briefly and delicately. The more you mix, the stronger the gluten becomes, and the more likely you'll be left with a plate of tough, rubbery pancakes. Don't be afraid to leave a few lumps behind. When in doubt, don't overmix. We've got our nonstick skillet here, heated to medium heat, and we're just gonna take a towel dipped in vegetable oil and rub it over the surface of the pan to make sure our pancakes don't stick. All right, now that we've seen a lot of bubbles have formed and some have popped, we're gonna flip this over. Now we're just gonna finish up this side, and then we're ready to plate. It might surprise you that both of these pancakes have the same ingredients. The difference between the two is simply in your mixing technique, which is all about developing just enough gluten to nail the perfect texture. Always remember, when in doubt, don't overmix your batter. And there you have it. These pancakes are perfectly fluffy and they have structure, thanks to gluten doing its job. If you'd like to learn more food science tips, be sure to subscribe and turn on those notifications so you don't miss a single episode.